Good morning to you and welcome to Friday. It's an exciting day today. 7:30 this morning, we got news. Do you remember earlier in the week, I suggested to Mr. Warner that we should go out to the off-grid moorings and experience life off-grid before we started doing some serious cruising next year? That didn't work out. The pontoon was too short. We found a mooring, an off-grid mooring in Bedfordshire. This is so exciting. All we need now is for lockdown to end and for us to be able to move the boat, and then we'll be living off-grid. Plan is, and it's a loose plan at the moment, but the plan is that December, January, February will be put on this off-grid mooring, which is canal side, got a little bit of a garden. And then we'll use that as a base to go cruising from. That's the plan. Wanted you to be the first to know. Where are you off to, Mr. Warner?
Clean the windows down this side. The windows are filthy.
Oh, it's always a bit brave to be waterside. Always fearless. So we've handed in our notice. Oh my goodness, it all feels a bit real now. So I've got my coat on. I've been sitting down at my desk all day. And it is, what's the time, Glenn?
2:45.
1:45. Where's today gone? Anyway, we're going to take a stroll through the park up to a local shop. It's Mikey's birthday today. He's on a boat just near here, and we're going to get him a card. So stroll up to the shop, stretch our legs, get some fresh air, talk more about what we're going to do, how we're going to do it, and what life's going to look like. It's obviously a robot hangout spot of budgeons. It might be autumn and the trees are losing their leaves, but look at these. Bit of flower. They're like triffids. Anyone know what they're called? They're whoppers. They're not the only flowers about. There's a few in this mega bush here. Well, that was a nice little walk. Some fresh air. So do you remember a couple of weeks ago I said I'd got some candles that had burnt down and would no longer light, and I'd found a solution for them. I'm going to make some homemade firelighters. Yeah, we're going to give it a go. Do you remember I got the fir cones? That's not all. I also read that you can use tea bags or tea leaves as the medium to go in these firelighters. I don't know, I read it on the internet, so it must be true. I have been saving our tea leaves and we got the pine cones. I'm going to melt that wax and see what happens. So this is the candle, and then I've got a bit of wax there, I've got some wax there, a little bit there. So the idea is I've got to melt these and then stir in the tea leaves and then pour them into these, and each one will make a firelighter. Simple. Right. I've got all my bits of old candles in there, and I'm going to stick that in the microwave. In it goes. Do you know what? It's taking a lot longer to melt that wax than I thought. Still going. Still not all melted. Right, it's not all melted yet, but I'm giving up. I'm giving up the will. So into this, I'm going to put the tea leaves. The tea leaves were quite wet. That wasn't good. I've stuck them in there and they've immediately gone a bit funny. But do not fear. The internet said you could literally just do that. Just dip in the fir cones. That's a firelighter. Just there. I'm going to stick that there for now. But I also read you could take these tea leaves, put them in an egg box. Glenn's not going to be over impressed with that, are you, Glenn?
Well, that's it, is it?
Okie doke. I have made a real mess there. But look at that. Yeah, these ones weren't quite so good. I don't think you need the addition of the tea leaves. I can't see how that helps. I just think fir cones, leftover bits of wax, that's going to be good. I mean, this with the tea, not sure. It just doesn't look as pretty. And these, well, these are, we'll see how they work. But they look a mess. Anyway, mess made. I'm going to take my tea, sit down, have a bit of cake.
I've got a feeling your wax is just going to end up in the bottom of the fire.
Wow, wow, wow. So, just got this from Tara. She's mocked up what the box and the cards would look like. What do we think? I think it looks good. Very, very good indeed. She's excellent. She's so talented. Anyway, that is a perfect way to end the working week. The lighting is so bad in here when it's dark outside. Never mind, eh? Beef koftas for tea. I'm going to crack on with it and I'll show you when it's done. Oh, here's another lovely one. We had some hummus that needed using, so I put that on the plate too. But, oh, this is our favourite sort of food. Here we go, Mr. Warner. You're going to like this one. And is this another Disney Pixar movie?
Yeah.
Onward. The mum in this movie's got the same glasses I have.
Oh, I ought to find out who
Same haircut.
Do you think they based her on me?
I think they might have done.
No, that was a good one. I'm off to bed now and I will see you in the morning.